Are your projects constantly hitting roadblocks? Well, your team is likely trapped by a bunch of manual handoffs that kill momentum. But what if you could eliminate those bottlenecks, slash project times, and get more done without the chaos? Just think about this. Those little delays between project steps add up. You send an email, you wait for a reply, someone needs to approve something, and suddenly you've lost days. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter at this point. We need to fix how work flows. If we haven't met before, I'm Brandon Hurst, and I set up online systems that help businesses get more customers and increase their profits. As you can tell, I'm not in my usual office setting right now, but wanted to still get a video out to you. And today, we're going to dive into how AI can make project workflows smooth and fast. You know the feeling. The project is moving along, and then bam, it hits a wall. Someone on your team needs to manually hand off the information, or you're waiting for an approval that seems to take forever. And these aren't just small hiccups, they're black holes where time just disappears. And you might be thinking, well, it's just how it is. But what if that information could just move to that next step the moment the information is ready? I mean, think about where these stops always happen. This is going to be your starting point for a big change. For the next week, jot down every time a project waits more than an hour. And guess what? You're probably going to see a quick pattern. Okay, so you probably already know where some of the delays are. Often, it's getting the right stuff to the right person. I mean, you finish your part, then you have to email it, explain it, and maybe upload it somewhere else. Each step is a chance for a delay or error. Now imagine you finish your work, and then like magic, it just shows up for the next person with everything they need. Then guess what? There's no extra steps for you to send it off to them. This is where you can set up an AI automation called intelligent routing. Think of it like having smart pipes that know exactly which each piece of project information needs to go automatically. Well, the cool thing here is you can use AI tools to help look at the task, know exactly who's responsible for the next step, and even how busy they are. And then it instantly sends it their way. And by doing that, it gets rid of that whole manual process of sending it off to someone. Next, let's talk about approvals. Like that design, that document, that budget, it probably needs a thumbs up. But waiting for that, that's a classic project killer. Managers get swamped and your vital task sits in their inbox gathering dust. And the next thing you know, a day's gone by, 2 days have gone by, maybe even a week's gone by. But what if many approvals don't need a human person to click approve every single time? Well, this is where you can use AI to help speed up those approvals. For routine checks, things that might need a certain preset rules, the system can give a green light instantly. And by doing this, you can use AI to follow those approved rules. For instance, if a purchase request is under a certain amount from a specific department, it can get auto-approved. And then if it's a little more complex, you can send that to a human. Doing this frees up a lot of time and keeps things moving with bottlenecks. If you're like most businesses, you have a bunch of different software tools. One for tasks, one for emails, one for customer information. Well, getting them to share information usually means you or your team are doing a lot of copy and pasting or exporting and importing. It's slow and mistakes happen. But what if all your key tools could talk to each other? Like when you update the project in one place, your timeline in another tool can update it as well. Your CRM notes an approval and your task reflects it. Well, that's the power of cross-platform integration, and you can use AI to automate this. The thing is, information entered once can automatically populate everywhere else that it's needed. Just think of it as a digital handshake that your systems agree to share and stay updated without you doing the busy work. So we talked about fixing all those handoffs, smart routing, instant approvals, and connected tools. Why does this matter all that much? Well, because those 3-day long delays per project aren't just annoying, they're costing you real money, they frustrate your clients, and they burn out your team. By putting these AI-driven automations in place, we're not just shaving off a few minutes here. We're fundamentally changing how quickly and reliable you can deliver. By implementing this, you're going to start seeing those project completion times drop, and your clients are going to be a lot less frustrated. And an amazing thing about this is that your team will be able to handle more work without feeling like they're drowning or overworked. And let's talk about a huge bonus here. AI can also help quickly with error checking along the way. So that way your project timelines become far more predictable and more accurate. This here isn't just about fixing delays. It's about building a more efficient, scalable, and profitable business. So if you're tired of those delays and ready to see your projects fly, it's time to look at AI automation. And that feeling of projects being stuck, well, you can make that a thing of the past. If you want more tips on using systems and automations to grow your business and boost your profits, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comments below, what's the biggest bottleneck that your team is facing right now? And just think about this. By automating those manual handoffs and optimizing your process with AI, you can reclaim that lost time and energy.